Well, okay, so week 10, I actually put in my notice of resignation. I'm resigning from my job. It was kind of a situation where I was kind of given an ultimatum, like, okay, what are you gonna do? Because you can't work your schedule the way you need to, because I'm always in the break room sitting down, or I'm constantly having to go get something to eat, or constantly in the restroom. And I'm blessed to be able to sit in a chair, because where I work, it's all standing. And so my assistant manager actually came, and I actually went and talked to her, and I'm just like, I'm just sorry, that I can't perform how I used to perform. I'm very sluggish. I get dizzy. A lot of times I'm looking at the monitor and the computer, and I'm just like, what was I doing? So it's kind of the focusing, which is getting kind of hard, especially because I can't eat, and I think that's what it is. I can't constantly eat. I had snacks in my drawer, but those snacks are kind of hard when you work at a very busy job, so you can't really, like, hold on, so anyway, so she kind of was like, well, you need to let me know something by Friday, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay. So after I talked to my husband, and I kind of just prayed and asked God for guidance, and asked that if I did make this decision to lead me in the right direction, because I did not want to make a decision based on the circumstance when I didn't know if that's something God wanted me to do. So what I did was last week, the beginning of last week, once I had that conversation with her, I started looking online for jobs where I can work from home. And I do live in Houston, and there's a lot of work at home jobs, and especially in, I know Texas, I know a lot of areas do it, but I know they had some out here. And so I actually applied to one, the first one I actually applied to, and was hired. And so I actually started that job on Monday. So praise God that I'll be able to stay home and work from home. It is a very demanding job, and it's going to be very demanding, especially that I have my son, and I may have to go pick him up from daycare, and the time that I have to work is like 9 to 6. And so it's going to be it's full time. It's 9 to 6 through training, and then when I actually start working, the schedule's going to change. I'm not sure how or what, but I pray to God that it'll work for the best, just for the best for me. So anyway, I did that. As y'all know, I did have my insurance through my job that I recently resigned from. And after praying and looking at everything, I feel that God did lead me to the job that I had to become pregnant. God knew that I wouldn't be able to get pregnant on my own, and I know that He led me to that for this purpose. I know that things come and go in different seasons, and I know that I've been saying, as soon as I got pregnant, this is a new season for me and my husband. He starts training as well on Monday with a new career, and so we're both going into a new season. We're both starting new journeys, and it can only be for the best. And so although I'll be losing that insurance, and it was very good, 100% coverage in IVF. I had already met my deductible. I met my co-insurance. So yeah, so it was kind of hard to let that part go, because even if I would have went on a unpaid, because I haven't made a year just yet, if I would have went on an unpaid leave, I would have still had to come out of pocket to pay for that insurance every 2 weeks that came out of my check. And once adding that up, it's just kind of like, that's more money coming from us, and yeah. So anyway, I went ahead and let it go. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime, until my husband's insurance kicks in, which I can get insurance through this at-home company, but I think it's like either 60 to 90 days. Of course, we can't wait that long to go see a doctor in 3 months. So what I'm doing in the meantime, whether I get on my husband's insurance or get some insurance through my company, Texas does have a like a I think it's Medicaid or Medicare. I think it's Medicaid, where a pregnant woman can get health insurance through the government. And it's the same, you can see the same doctors, it's the same care, except they cover everything for you. You don't pay any co-pays, you don't pay anything. Unless you get unless it's a certain program where they're helping you out and you still have to pay something. But, you know, so anyway, so I'm praying that my interview with them is on Tuesday, which I pray to God I get to go ahead and get that started, because I did choose an OB. The OB that I chose, though, the insurance that they take, and the insurance that doctor takes, you have to have regular insurance. She does not take government insurance for first patients. Now, if you already a patient of hers and you switch to that, then you're okay. So I may just have to, you know, if my insurance goes out before I'm able to make an appointment, then I'll just switch to another doctor. I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna be taken care of either way it go. I'm not gonna stress myself over it. I know God's gonna work everything out. Okay. So on that note, so that all happened like I said, week 10, or whatever. Let's see. So the doctor I chose week 10, when I talked to the doctor, they cannot set an appointment until I handed over all my medical records. So I didn't get all my medical records until this week, which is week 11. So I had my husband fax everything over. I'm still waiting for them to give me a call. If for some reason I don't get in, I don't get the doctor before my insurance go out, then I'll just schedule another doctor that takes Medicaid first, you know, and then I'll go from there. And also with that facility, you have to pay a $100 deposit with your insurance. Well, that was with my insurance that I had, even though it's some really good insurance. You have to pay a $100 deposit towards all your OB appointments. And so that's a big hunk of change. So like I said, God knows what's best. God knows what we need and what's what. So whatever we need and whatever God sees fit to give us, then it'll go that way. What else? My last doctor visit with my RE was this week, my 11th week. And they kicked me out. No, I graduated. My appointment was on the Monday the 3rd. No, it was Tuesday the 14th, because Monday was Columbus Day. So the 14th, I went to my last specialist, my last OB specialist. I don't know what you want to call it, but my last appointment with my IV doctor. It was bittersweet. I've been in his care for a year. Well, a year and a half. But the journey only took from, I started my journey this year in March. March is when I actually seen him. April, I had my surgery. May, I went on my cruise. June, I started my medicines and my injections. Had my retrieval. July, and then August was a transfer. September, found out I was pregnant, and then here we are. So anyway, you know, he's been great. I'm so blessed that I did pick him. His whole team is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but you know, I'm so grateful and so blessed that I found them. And you know, like all of the hell I went through, you know, all the stuff I went through these past couple of months, and you know, the beginning to the end of me just having meltdowns, you know, I just can honestly say that they knew what they were doing. The success rate that they have is so high, and you know, everybody's like getting pregnant left and right over there, you know. So I highly recommend them. I highly recommend, if you live in the Houston area, even if Louisiana, because they have a location in Beaumont, Texas. So Beaumont, they have a location. It's on Dowling Road. Then they have one in Houston off of Fannin. They have one in Webster off of Medical Boulevard, I believe. So I'm pretty sure they're going to expand some, but as of right now, that's where they're located. Freaking awesome, okay? So anyway, like I said, I'm going to try and link their website. I'm going to put their website in my box. I'm going to try and get the website so you can look at it. And they do have where every year or every so many months they get like a group where you can bring your babies, or you can come and share your story and see all the success stories and stuff. Moving on. So anyway, they gave me my medical records in here, and they, you know, it was more thorough. I can look through it, and I seen like the different stages the babies were, and they typed about them, and they're healthy, and the placenta's in the right spot. They can see the card, the baby's moving, the brain is right, like everything is just producing, you know, producing. Everything is growing right and everything. So very happy, very blessed. Like, you just don't understand how blessed I feel right now. Week 10. Oh, week 10 still. No, that was it, week 10. So still week 11. The nausea has gotten better between 10 and 11. Week 10 and 11. I noticed that it's not so much nausea. I just sometimes I'm so fatigued and so tired to where I'm too tired to eat sometimes. So a lot of the times I just feel that drainage and weakness because I haven't eaten. And just like a few minutes ago, I just kind of put down something until I go and get me something to eat. I'm thinking about Waffle House. I think I told y'all that I read it. Yes, I did. I told y'all I'm cuckoo. So anyway, now I'm just waiting on the insurance part to call me and get kicked in. My first appointment with my new OB to get, you know, to get scheduled, and starting a new job. So there's a lot of changes that has happened in the last few weeks. Yeah. So in the next couple of days, my doctor actually gave me a list. Yeah, don't talk about me, okay, with my pickle. So starting tomorrow, because right now I take Crenone once a day, estrus I take 3 times a day, calcium twice a day, prenatal vitamins once a day, folic acid once a day, and baby aspirin once a day. Starting tomorrow, I am only to take, well, once a day Crenone, which that's what I've been taking, and 2 times a day estrus. Sunday, same thing. Monday, same thing. Tuesday, I am to stop the Crenone, because of course Wednesday is when I make my exact 12 weeks. So Tuesday, I don't take the Crenone, and estrus I start 1 time a day. Wednesday, 1 time a day, and then Thursday is stop. I don't take it. I don't take it anymore. Continue to take my prenatals and my calcium. The baby aspirin I'm going to stop taking, and then the folic acid I only have like 3 or 4 of them left. So he said when I stop taking the estrus, stop taking everything else. So everything else is going to, I guess, subside. What else? So my appointment that I had on Tuesday, the heartbeats changed. Baby A was 175 and baby B was 182. So now they completely confused the heck out of me. I thought, you know, I had my baby A was my baby girl, baby B was baby boy. Then they flipped it on me. They flipped. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm having now. So hopefully I cannot wait to find out who they are, okay? Because we already have their names. I just want to know who they are. Another thing, symptoms. I've been having a lot of, and I don't know if anybody else have it. If you do or you have it, please let me know. But at the very bottom of like my belly, near my pelvic area, where vagina meets stomach, there's been a lot of, I can't really say pain, but twinges, kind of like pulling, but at the same token, soreness, like very tender. I don't know if I'm just growing a lot down there. My belly button's already trying to come out. It's pushing my belly button ring out. So I don't know if anybody else have those, you know. Also, like when I'm laying long ways in the bed going to sleep, it kind of bothers me, so I kind of have to sleep with my legs kind of pulled up, you know, kind of bent. What else? My sciatica nerve, I believe it's called. Oh my gosh, like it would bring me to my knees sometimes. It's really painful in the back. What else? My boobies are sore. They started getting sore like last week. They started getting kind of sore. They look like two droopy dragons. They're starting to like go. It's kind of funny to see how my body is just changing. Oh, at our last appointment, 11-week appointment, the baby A was sucking the thumb. Like, it was the cutest thing. She was sucking the thumb, but and I think we was trying to video, and I didn't realize I didn't have enough space on my camera, and I was so upset. But she was sucking, and her feet, like, this is her head and this is her feet, and she was going with both feet the same time. Like, she was like, ain't nothing coming out of here. Like, she had like the hiccups, or she had an attitude, or he or she, but had an attitude. I call it she, I don't know why, but had a little attitude or something. Like, I'm like, look at that. And it was the cutest thing, just sucking on the thumb. Baby B, we couldn't really see what baby B was doing, but like, I call it he, but he looked like he was just chilling, you know, not really hyper, just kind of chill mode. And watch, that's gonna be a girl, and the other one's gonna be a boy. Why? Because I heard boys are more hyper inside. But yeah, sucking the thumb, I thought that was the cutest thing. Moving around, and it looks just like a little baby. It's just so little. So it's the size of a fig now. I haven't seen a fig in a long time, but a fig's probably about that round or that wide or whatever. And they said over the next couple weeks now that the baby's gonna be like doubling and tripling in size. It's gonna start getting big. So I know the second trimester I'm gonna be really poking out. I'm poking now. And they said your uterus is the size of a grapefruit. That's with one. So I'm pretty sure mine is probably the size of like a cantaloupe, maybe a cantaloupe. Yeah, something like that, or a melon, something, a honeydew melon, something. What else? I want to say that it's it. Oh, so the insurance that I currently have still through my job that I was with, they sent a gift once a month, and I'm gonna miss that portion because, you know, I love getting little freebies in the mail and cute stuff. And they were gonna give me my free breast pump, but I do think that you get a free breast pump with the Medicaid, I believe. But like I said, hopefully by that time I'll be gonna switch to my husband's insurance, and he's probably gonna have some really good insurance with the job he has. Okay, that's just the home phone. I just hooked up a home phone because I had to do, you know, some training with my at-home job. So please don't mind that, okay? Anyway, I got this gift. It's called Guide to a Healthy Pregnancy. Okay, and it's by Mayo Clinic, I guess. Okay, and then I'm assuming this is like the doctors that are within the book that explain stuff. And I thought the front was really cute. So I was like, oh, they know I'm having a boy and a girl as twins. But anyway, I thought it was kind of neat because they give you actual sizes in the beginning. Now I'm week 11, so I'm in between 10 and 12. But being that I'm about to be 12 weeks in a couple days or so, this is the actual size of my baby right here. So that's actual size, y'all. Like actual size. Did y'all see that? Actual size. So just picture that. I mean, that's that from butt to head. You know, it's pretty small, but it's pretty big to me. But anyway, they talk about different things, and I'll read what week 11 says really quick. From now until the time of your baby is full term, he or she is officially described as a fetus. With all organ systems in place, growth becomes more rapid. From week 11 until week 20 of pregnancy, the halfway mark, your baby will increase his or her weight 30-fold, and will about triple in length. Okay. To accommodate all this growth, blood vessels in your placenta are growing larger and more numerous to keep up the supply of nutrients to your baby. His or her ears are moving up to the sides of the head this week, and his or her reproductive organs are developing quickly too. What was a tiny tissue bud of external genitalia has begun to develop into either a penis or a clitoris and labia majora, which will soon be recognizable. Week 12, okay, I'm reading week 12 because y'all know I'm not going to be on week 12. Your baby's face takes on further definition this week. As the chin and nose become more redefined, this week also marks the arrival of fingernails and toenails. Your baby's heart rate may speed up a few beats per minute. By the 12th week of your pregnancy, your baby is nearing 3 inches long and weighs about 4/5 of an ounce. The end of this week marks the end of your first trimester. I'm so excited. So excited. So anyway, I'm so ready to go into the 13th week. What? See, in a way this book is, okay, now it stated that in the beginning it said, wait, I passed up something. Okay, so month 3 is weeks 9 to 12, okay? That's how, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, month 3 is weeks 9 to 12. So basically, when I start my 13th week, I will be considered 4 months. I'll be in month 4. And that's what I try to explain to some people, but some don't understand. So when I start weeks 13 through 16, I'll be within my month 4. So it is month 4, but it's your weeks 13 to 16, okay? So anyway, I'll come back with more information and another video on month 4. So this is week 3. So thank God. I do want to say also, what was that? I do want to say also, this video is probably as long as all outdoors, but I guess I'll make another video for that. But anyway, love y'all, ladies. Blessings to all of y'all. I'm still praying for all of y'all, still rooting for all of y'all. So happy for the pregnancy videos I've been looking at, and no, I have not responded to all the videos and all of the messages, and I do apologize. I will be trying to do that today. I'm not going to promise but I'm going to try my hardest to do it today, between today and tomorrow, to respond to all of the messages. Thank you so much to all the new subbies. Thanks all to all my normal girls, the ones that I've been, I started this journey with. So I just want to just say thanks for y'all prayers, your comments. Thanks for just being a part of my journey. If you have any questions or anything, just ask below, and I am going to really try my best to answer everything. All right, girls. Love y'all. Holla at y'all later. Bye. Oh my God, look at us kicking. Let me have a hiccup or something. What's the... Oh my God. That one has your head, I promise.
Right.
It has your... That's baby A, huh?
This is baby A. That's gonna be the heartbeat.